guess because I missed last Sunday, I got to go extra hard on this Sunday. I do thank Deacon Belt for his word on last Sunday. And we at Calvary can't wait to see where God takes him from here. So let us continue to keep him lifted up in prayer. I was on spring break this past week, and it didn't feel like it. With midterms, and whenever you're home, I work for the funeral home, and they work me, I guess, and make up work. So, I had 2 funerals on yesterday and was busy throughout the week, so my body is tired. But still yet, my soul is happy to be here at Calvary. On this morning, God calls our attention to the Gospel of Matthew. Gospel of Matthew, the 14th chapter. Gospel of Matthew, 14th chapter. I will commence reading at verse 22. Gospel of Matthew, beginning at verse 22 through 33. There you'll find these words. Immediately, Jesus made the disciples get into the boat and go ahead of him to the other side, while he dismissed the crowd. After he had dismissed them, he went up on a mountainside by himself to pray. Later that night, he was there alone, and the boat was already a considerable distance from land, buffeted by the waves because the wind was against it. Shortly before dawn, Jesus went out to them walking on the lake. When the disciples saw him walking on the lake, they were terrified. "It's a ghost," they said, and cried out in fear. But Jesus immediately said to them, "Take courage, it is I, don't be afraid." "Lord, if it's you," he replied, "tell me to come to you on the water." "Come," he said. Then Peter got down out of the boat, walked on the water, and came toward Jesus. When he saw the wind, he was afraid, and beginning to sink, cried out, "Lord, save me." Immediately Jesus reached out his hand and caught him. "You of little faith," he said, "why did you doubt?" And when they climbed into the boat, the wind died down. Then those who were in the boat worshipped him, saying, "Truly you are the Son of God." Praise God for the people of God. Thanks be unto God. Brothers and sisters, for the few moments that we are blessed to share together, I want to preach on the subject, get out the boat. Get out the boat. It is in the Gospel of Matthew, the 14th chapter, beginning at the 10th verse, that we witness John the Baptist being beheaded while in prison. Upon receiving news that John the Baptist has been killed, his disciples come to take his body in order that they might give him a proper burial. After laying John the Baptist to rest, they go and inform Jesus that his cousin has been killed. Jesus is saddened to learn of John the Baptist's death. For it was John the Baptist who immersed him in the Jordan River. And upon being raised from that liquid grave, the heavens opened. And the Spirit of the Lord descended like a dove, and a voice came from him saying, "This is my beloved Son, in whom I'm well pleased." When Jesus heard this, he got onto a boat and by himself was on his way to a deserted place. He was going there to pray. However, upon reaching his destination, there was a great crowd waiting on him. The Bible tells us seeing this crowd, Jesus had compassion on them. And Calvary, aren't you glad to know that as you look back over your life, you can truly say that the Lord has had compassion on you. I can recall a time when I was first starting out in the ministry. It was the end of service and my pastor was doing the altar call. And I stepped out to go to the altar for prayer. I get to the altar, my heart is heavy, my eyes are closed, and my head is bowed. And out of nowhere, my pastor calls on me to pray. He told me in front of the entire church that there are going to be times when you're hurting, and in the midst of your hurt, you're going to have to pray for other people. And it's in our text that Jesus was sad and hurt, but he puts his feelings aside so that he might cater to the crowd. Jesus began curing those who were sick. And as evening came, the disciples came to him saying, "This is a deserted place. The hour is late. Send the crowd away so that they may go into their villages and buy some food." Jesus said they need not go anywhere. In fact, since you're telling me what I should do, how about you give them something to eat? They responded to Jesus, "We have nothing but 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread." Y'all know what he did. He ordered the crowd to sit down in the grass. Jesus took those 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread, looked up to heaven, blessed it, broke, and was able to feed 5,000 men, not including women and children. And you've been in church long enough to know that it's always more women in the crowd than it is men. Immediately after performing this miracle, the Bible said that Jesus made his disciples get onto a boat and go on ahead to the other side. And after dismissing the crowd, he was finally able to go up on the mountainside to pray all by himself. And first reading this, I asked the question, why didn't Jesus just go and pray with the disciples? Since they were hand-chosen and hand-selected, why couldn't they cover Jesus in prayer? All right. Here's what I found out, Calvary. It's good to pray with somebody. It's good to have you a prayer partner. It's good to touch and agree. But every now and then you just have to talk to God all by yourself. And I've taken a step further and suggest to you that you ought to be careful with who you pray with. Because you think people are praying for you to come up, and they're actually praying for your downfall. You think people are praying that things get better for you, and they're actually praying that things get worse. You think people are praying for your success when they're actually praying for your failure. You think people are praying that God heals you, and they're asking that the enemy kills you. You better learn how to call on God for you. That they were in the middle of the sea, anywhere from 3 and 3.5 miles from the shore. These disciples were doing what the Lord had instructed them to do, and still yet, they found themselves in the middle of a storm. This lets us know, Calvary, that you can be doing right and still be caught in the middle. Story on today. You've been coming to church. You've been paying your tithes. You've been singing on the choir. You've been faithful with your service, and still yet you're caught in the middle. In the middle of stress. In the middle of hardships. In the middle of a financial rut. In the middle of some mess. In the middle of life. Isn't it something? How you can just be in the presence of Jesus, but as soon as you leave, you're caught in the middle. I mean, you had a good time at church, only to find that when you get home, there is no peace. You're in the middle. said, fury falls on me. I wonder what I have done to make this race so hard to run. Then I say to my soul, take courage. The Lord will make a way somehow. Yes, Calvary, the Lord will in fact make a way out of no way. These disciples trusted Jesus at his word and began to travel to the other side. And all of a sudden they're caught in a storm. And not only that, but they see someone walking on the water. And in great fear they cry out, it's a ghost. Ask yourself the question, if they were hanging around Jesus for quite some time, why are they still afraid? For surely this is not the first time that they've had to endure a storm. Because it is in Matthew the 8th chapter that Jesus' disciples were also caught in the middle of a storm. The Bible says that Jesus was sleeping. In great fear, the disciples woke him saying, Lord, save us, we're drowning. Jesus replied, you of little faith, why do you doubt? Jesus gets up, rebukes the wind and waves, and upon doing this, it was completely calm. Some of you are going through some stuff in your life and you are afraid. It seems like you're about to lose your mind. It seems like you're about to have a nervous breakdown. It seems like God has made a mistake. But Calvary, understand that the Lord brought you from there to here. God will indeed carry you from here to there. What I've come to realize is that I can get hot boiling pan of water, put 3 different ingredients in it, and get 3 different results. One hot pan of boiling water, I can put an egg in it. The egg will get hard. Another hot boiling pan of water, I can put vegetables in it, and the vegetables will get soft. Another hot pan of boiling water, I can put coffee in it, and coffee will scent the whole house. Calvary, some people are like an egg. As soon as trouble comes, they get hard, they get mean, they get angry. People are like vegetables, they get soft, they crying, always complaining. But then there's some that are like, as long as they do, they still got a smile on their face. Whenever you face storms of some type, don't panic. Or rather, look back over your life and count the many storms that the Lord has calmed in your life. Knowing that they had left Jesus by himself, the disciples should have been looking for Jesus to return. And all I'm trying to say is that whenever you're caught in a storm, look for Jesus. But let's not beat the disciples up on today. They've been struggling to keep afloat for a while. They've been alone for hours, tired of being up all night. And then out of nowhere, this Jesus shows up. And that's somebody's testimony on today. You didn't know how you were going to make it. Didn't know how you were going to care for mom and daddy. Didn't know how you were going to take your kids through school. Didn't know whether you were coming or going, but out of nowhere, Jesus showed up. These disciples did not recognize Jesus in the midst of chaos. My brothers and sisters, there are times in life when it seems that you're in total darkness. You can't see your way out. But Calvary, although disciples couldn't see Jesus, Jesus saw them. This lets us know that although you're going through what you're going, when it seems like you can't see Jesus, just know that Jesus sees you. Jesus sees your hurt. Jesus sees your pain. Jesus sees your tears. Jesus sees your loneliness. Jesus sees your sin. Jesus sees. What I love about this God is that God still sits high and looks down and looks. Upon the disciples crying out in fear, Jesus said to them, take courage, it is I. Do not be afraid. In other words, he was telling the disciples not to worry about anything. What I found out is that sometimes before God calms the storm, God has to calm us down. And to let us know that God is still yet here. Sometimes God has to come and remind us that God can do all things but fail. Sometimes God has to calm us down to reassure us that despite it seeming as if our back let me walk on the water. For years we have condemned and looked down on Peter as one who had no faith. But if we just keep it real, Peter was the only one who had courage to step out of the boat. So if Peter had little faith, what kind of faith did the other 11 who remained on the boat have? My question on this morning is, what is it that's keeping you on your boat? What is it that's keeping you stagnant? What is it that's hindering you from being all that God wants you to be? I believe Peter looked back and said, it would be good if you came with me. And in the words of those saints, I'll go if I have to go all by myself. Well, it's better to be on the water with Jesus than to be on the boat without him. Upon hearing Peter's request, Jesus said, come. The Bible tells us that Peter got out of the boat, walked on the water, and came toward Jesus. Peter counted Jesus at his word. And whenever the storms of life are raising, Calvary, you just trust Jesus at his word. Peter began doing the impossible. I just came by to tell somebody that now is the time where you have to get out of the boat. You lived in fear long enough. You've been worrying long enough. Get out of the boat and pursue that college degree. Get out of the boat and pursue love again. Get out of the boat and apply for that manager position. Get out of the boat and open up that business. Get out of the boat and pursue that dream that you put on the back burner. Despite who doesn't want to go with you. Despite who doesn't think it's a good idea. Despite who doesn't support you. Do what Peter did and step out on faith. Dr. King said faith is taking the first step. Even when you don't see the staircase. That's what Peter did. He couldn't see Jesus up close, but still yet he took a step. And if you refuse to get out of the boat, you will never see all the great things that God has in store for you. Peter does the impossible until he shifts his focus on the problem that surrounded him rather than keeping his eyes fixed on Jesus. Long today I remind of a story that my pastor once shared. His son came to him and said, Daddy, how do you know that there is a God? Took his son outside and said, son, look at the trees blowing. What's causing that tree to blow? Son said, Daddy, it must be the wind. I said, that's how I know that there is a God. I can't see him, but every now and then I can feel him moving in my life. And whenever the wind from life's storms begin to blow your way, have faith. There's a God who promised never to leave you, nor to forsake you. Peter got distracted by the wind, became afraid, and began to sink. Let's not look at Peter too bad, but many of us have also lost our focus. Many of you have been in car accidents because you lost focus. Many of you have been hammering a nail and ended up hitting your hand because you lost focus. Many of you are playing sports and ended up getting hurt because you lost focus. Whatever you do, Calvary, don't lose your focus. Peter cried out, Lord, save me. And immediately the Lord lifted him up. Is there anybody that can testify that the Lord lifted you up? Lifted you out of your despair. Lifted you out of your pain. Lifted you out of your debt. Lifted you out of that bad relationship. God lifted you when nothing else could help. God's love lifted you. Upon lifting him up, Jesus said, you of little faith, why did you doubt? That's the question Jesus is asking someone on today. Why are you in doubt? Why do you feel as though your dreams can't come true? For you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Verse 32 informs us that when they got to the boat, the wind died down. When they got into the boat, the wind died down. 3 times the charm. When they got into the boat, the wind died down. Don't get so caught up on Peter drowning that you forget the fact that he got back on the boat. Yes. And might I suggest to you that Peter either got back on the boat by two ways. He either walked again or Jesus carried him. But despite which way Peter got back on the water, Peter is the only one to testify that I walked on the water. The wind didn't die down until they got back on the boat. That means Peter walked during the raging storm. Carrie, might I suggest to you that sometimes Jesus does not calm the storm, but rather Jesus gives you the strength to endure it. Yes. So Carrie, whatever storm you may be going through, just keep on going. Yes. And as I close, I'm reminded of a story of this old preacher. Like me, anytime he had to preach, he never wanted to drive. So he got his daughter to drive him to this preaching engagement. On the way there, it began storming. Baby girl looked at her dad and said, "Dad, I think I ought to pull over. I can hardly see the road." Dad said, "Nah, baby, you just keep on going." As time went by, 18-wheelers began pulling over. Other cars began pulling over. This little girl cried and said, "Daddy, I think I ought to pull over. I really can't see my way." Daddy said, "Baby, I can tell you, just keep on going." She kept on going, tears streaming down her face. And after a while, she rolled out of the storm. Daddy said, "Baby," and I pulled this car over. He said, "Daddy, look, bro, I can finally see my way. Why do you want me to pull over?" Baby pulled this car over, like I said. They got out of the car. Daddy said, "Look behind you. Those who stopped in the storm are still yet in the storm. But because we pressed our way, we made it through." And all I try to tell somebody up here in Calvary is that despite the storm in your life, despite what you're going through, don't you stop, baby. You just keep on. I will make a way out of your way. That's somebody's testimony on today. I've been through hell and high water. Didn't know how to live, but because I kept resting my way, God showed up mighty and strong. Let us all stand. Get out of the boat. Maybe there's someone